Huh?
Where's Roethlisberger?
He played with the Steelers.
Come
Our
on.
quarterback, Derek, no. We don't play with Roethlisberger no more. We play with the Raiders. We play with Derek Carr. That's my quarterback. You know his name? What's his name?
Derek Carter?
Derek Carr.
Now where's Daddy?
He over there, number 4.
Where?
Yeah, they're practicing.
I love that. Shannon, what was your biggest takeaway from the first
Where's
episode?
Roethlisberger?
Where's he at?
See, Antonio can't give up the Steelers.
Where's
Neither
he
can
at?
his kids. They still want to be Steeler Nation.
Skip. Jonathan Abrams. That's Jonathan Abram.
Abram. Yeah.
That safety better be Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, and Ronnie Lott in 20 years.
They hope he's Jack Tatum because he's...
No. He got to be better than that, Skip.
No.
I mean, because the way now I don't know if he was playing it up a little bit for the cameras, but dude was talking like he that monster, like he that woo. I get look all that coach. I only got one speed. Skip, there's a time and a place for everything. I was a rookie, and when I was a rookie, when we were in the pads and drills called for it, I went full speed. Okay, I get that, but I also understood when we're in shorts, there was no time and place for that. He's trying to run through people like we got pads on. There will be an opportunity.
He went through the tight end on the ground in a non-contact.
Lord have mercy.
Right?
Everybody. See, God don't make mistakes. He know I couldn't play it this time because he already know. He already know he got one time to throw me down. And guess what? Sharpe, take it in.
And then Gruden went over and got in his face about it, and he was giving it back.
Yeah, and he's trying to explain. Oh, my goodness gracious. But look, that bothered me. And then Ollie, Skip, what was he thinking? The general rule of thumb is, Brian Billick told us something when he always tell the rookies. He said, guys, don't cut yourself. That's my job. Skip, the guy hurts himself in practice. He leaves practice. And then he doesn't show up for training, treatment the next day. And then Buck, Brinson Buck, now I played against Buck, know Buck very well. He's like, bro, what's up? Nobody told me. What do you mean? You leave practice, you get treatment. Are you cured overnight? Why would you not show up? He made it very easy for Jon Gruden said, oh, okay, get him out of here.
That bummed me out.
That's the thing, Skip, guys.
Because I thought we were setting him up to be 4 episodes of he's going to make the team.
Yes.
He was my favorite. Did you get Last Chance U?
Yeah,
he was the star of that.
And Buck told him, he said, bro, you already have this stigma from what they saw on that. So you already got, Skip, you got to be ahead of it. You can't be in the curve. You got to be ahead of it. You can't give them any reason to say, you know what? We get somebody else to do this, what he's doing. And another thing, I'm looking, Skip, I don't remember. Had 14 training camps. I don't ever remember having the families. Now, after practice was over, okay, but while guys are practicing, Antonio Brown got his kids right there beside him.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that what they're doing now?
That's what he's doing now.
What? Look here, first of all, Dan Reeves would have never gone for that. I know Mike Shanahan never, ever. Now, we did have a family get-together, Skip, before the season started, the final 53 guys that's going to make the roster. Mike would have a casino night. We go over, we play blackjack, roulette, we have a good time, we laugh and talk, and then, okay, we get ready to go. But I've never seen anything like this. I mean, I love the atmosphere. I love the family-type atmosphere. But, Skip, when I went to camp, to be honest with you, Skip, I wasn't really trying to see nobody.
No. Yeah.
I wasn't really trying to see no girl. I wasn't trying to see no girlfriend. I wasn't really trying to see no kids. When my mind was there, Skip.
I hear you.
I get that.
I'm sorry.
And I think your camps were much harder than these camps. Much harder.
Skip, we put it
twice a day, thudding up.
Thud?
Yeah.
Skip, when we went to camp with Dan Reeves, my head coach, in 1990 to 92.
He was old school.
So we put the pads, we had the pads on the next day.
I know.
And we, goal line, half line, 9 on 7.
Yep. So I got several takeaways, and I'm going to start with Antonio. Obviously, they did not play up the fact that we're going to talk about later in the show that he's got a foot problem. Hope it'll go away, but it's restricting his ability to practice. You saw a little, like, glimpses of it, but you didn't get into the why of it. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
The first scene that caught my eye was Gruden's opening team meeting to start training camp. and the camera pans back, and Antonio's standing in the back doorway with a couple of unknown players.
Right.
As if he's one of the undrafted free agents.
Right.
And he's just standing clear in the back. And, of course, Derek Carr, teacher's pet, trying to be teacher's pet, he's front and center, front row.
Yeah.
I don't think Jon Gruden loved that because they gave a whole lot of money. They didn't have to give that much to get. They gave a third and a fifth to get him because Pittsburgh was just done.
Yeah.
Let's cut our losses, cut bait, but you got to pay him. So they gave him his $50 million, 30 guaranteed. They gave him $16.7 a year, third highest paid receiver behind Michael Thomas and Odell. So Jon Gruden knows that, and Jon Gruden is not going to ever let AB forget. We're paying you a lot of money. I want you front and center. He's not going to do it on the first team meeting, but as camp progresses, he's going to make it clear. My first go around here, I had Jerry Rice and Tim Brown, and they are two high-quality Hall of Fame receivers. Trust me, at the opening meeting, they were on the front row, front and center, because that's just how they conducted business. That's how they were built. So for Antonio to stand way in the back, it sends a message that I'm above you guys. I don't go sit and listen to the coach give his cliches to start camp. I don't do that.
I'm surprised he didn't go Facebook Live.
Well, maybe, yeah.
I
was a little surprised Jon didn't say, Antonio, come take a seat.
You know what, Scott? I think the first meeting, he's not, he's just like, okay, let me get my points out. Let me, and he doesn't have a whole lot of rules. Try to be on time. Try to.
I heard try.
What the hell you mean try?
It wasn't try to be on time. It was some other try.
Don't be over, don't be overweight.
Oh, try not to be overweight.
Right. Try not to be overweight.
Try not? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Well, Skip, it's different now because, like you said, can we hit or we going to have a compliance officer come by? It's a different time.
Okay, back to number 4, that quarterback in that red jersey right there. I just got the sense between the lines, Jon Gruden has not bought into Derek Carr, and that Derek Carr is trying his hardest to be the teacher's pet, to buddy up to Gruden, and Gruden sort of grudgingly gives him a little praise. That was a good deep throw, that was a good deep ball. Like, well, that's kind of what you pay him to do, right?
He's got the money. I hope he can throw a deep ball.
I hope he can throw a deep ball, right? And it just felt like Derek Carr is still trying as hard as he can to win over a head coach who's not quite bought in.
It looked like he's trying to win over the team, too, because he's already taking everybody out.
He was. Yep. I don't know. I'm not sure that relationship is going to, it's not for the long haul. Back to Jonathan Abram. I watched him several times at Mississippi State. Trust me on this. He is one who will leap off your screen because he is a misguided missile sometimes. He is heat-seeking.
He played against Alabama?
He will blow people up. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And he will talk it, and then he will back it up. I think he's good enough to live up, but he is fearless on and off the field because he is talking big and bad to any and everybody, even his head coach.
Skip, and I'm not saying that the kid might be spectacular, but you do know the guys that he's going against. They're spectacular, too.
I got it. Because
I don't think he realized
really
that, though.
full of himself.
Maybe that's it. He doesn't know yet.
It's what makes him tick. It's you were somewhat like this. You needed to talk, so you're writing checks you have to cash.
Well, the thing, and sometimes in training camp, Skip, because it does get monotonous. And I remember when I was in Denver, and Cool would come to me and say,
Gary Kubiak,
who's the offensive coordinator, would say the boss need you to get them going today. When Mike has already told him, go tell Shannon to get them agitated. Okay, so now I'm going to it's time to strike up the band. So I'm coming in like I'm a drum major. Boom, 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 boom. And everybody know what time it is. We're going to hit 9:07, and we going to work today. The man has already said we going to work today, and normally we have a good day, Skip. Afternoon, we're going to be, he's going to give us a light day. So I had to get it going. Everybody has a job, but for me, I understood, Romo, Bill Romanowski and I, there's times we were in pad 907. We had a brother-in-law program. Sharpe. Let's make it look good for the cameras. Man, you thought me and Romo was out there gladiators when we had that thing go. But we had them brother loaded up. We understood that, Skip. We got to take care of each other. Skip, we scrimmage, and we're going to talk about Aaron Rodgers and scrimmage, but I remember we had a scrimmage against the Carolina Panthers. I think it was either 96 or 96. And Kevin Green and Lamar Latham were the linebackers. We go say, look here, bro. We're going to make it look good for the cameras. You keep me away from the piles. I'm going to keep you away from the piles. We're going to keep everything up.
Yep.
We good.
Okay. So, who is the most controversial Raider this side of
Richie Incognito?
No, there's one more.
Oh, you got
Vontez Burfict.
Oh.
He's right up there.
But he ain't played no big role last night. Maybe it's coming.
Maybe I missed it, but I don't think he got a mention.
He didn't.
Right?
I mean, they panned on him.
Talk to us.
He was talking. Gruden was talking to the linebackers and everything, and it says, look, about hitting, and it's like, when we're going to hit? And Gruden says, well, there's a league that they'll let you hit. They pay about $800. You want that?
Yeah.
Dude, like, nah, I'm good, coach. But I'm surprised too. But Incognito, but it's funny though, Skip. You see and you hear about some of the things that Richie has done, and then we have him here. You like
he can be like the nicest guy in the world,
and
right?
then you watch him at practice, and he's engaging, and then you think about, is that the same guy that said all those things? Is that the same guy that's going to get suspended for 2 games for what he tried to do to it? Like,
I agree. Doesn't always fit. A lot of layers to that one. Maybe we'll start to see
but training camp. I love training camp. I love going away from training camp because you do build camaraderie, Skip. You find out a lot about guys.
You do.
That was my time to, play a little bit, play some games.
I need to go back and watch all your Hard Knocks. I feel like I got to know this side of you that I've forgotten all about. I'm sure you played it up well for the cameras. We're going to talk about Ezekiel Elliott. Is he really going to sit out the entire season?
Stop it.
He's still hanging out in Cabo. We'll discuss with Reggie Bush.